Let's start creating our nice USA dozer. We have so far just like the hull. And we want to go now from something that looks like that to actually a nice USA dozer. We will do that with Claude Code with prompting. Good. First thing we want to do is we already created a plan and we start our timer here. We start our timer here. We have our 23 minutes. Now we just gonna go back here and we actually want to move to control back 0 to here. Okay, nice. Because what we have is we do have a step-by-step plan which we're gonna follow through, which we have here. So the first thing is basically only the bucket. I don't know yet if this is totally done, so I will ask it if the bucket with the 5 trades is done. I will just go back here and ask it, is this part done? And I just paste this. How we actually plan to achieve something like that. Something like that. We created this checklist. I will just quickly go back. Yes, all buckets trades. Okay. Proceed with next part. The next part, which we will do, is we will do the lift arms hydraulic animation. So what we have right now is we have this part, which is not really going up and down. Now we will work on that. Okay, it does go up, but it does not look nice. The idea is we use 3GS to create assets for our generates, Command & Conquer generates 0-hour game. We already have some assets. I show you. We will just create the racks here. We will build the racks. And actually we also have our Scorpion tanks, which looks a lot more like a tank right now. This we did in our last video. So actually I can now create some Crusader tanks to defeat my enemy. I think this one is not enough. So we create some more and attack them. Good. In the meantime, while these guys doing their job, we will see what we have right now. We will refresh our page and this already looks much better. We have there some hydraulics for our dozer, for our USA dozer. So I think we can proceed with the next trade, which is now, okay, nice, proceed. The next trade in our list is actually, let's take me a quick look, is the cap. Now, as I'm German, I have no idea what a cap is, but I think so. Boxy cabin structure. Okay, I see. The cap is basically this part, which we will implement now. I'm very curious if it will really look similar to this part. This, I'm not so sure if it's very similar to what we got there. I don't know why we have those things. Do we have those? Oh shit. Do we have those? I hope that it's okay. That's simple. This is only local 3000. Okay. We closed that accidentally. No, I closed Excalibur. Okay. This parts we do have, but they are similar. So one thing that I noticed is, oh, kill them. I don't know what they are attacking. Are they attacking my main base? Claude Code has some issues with positioning things like that correctly in the room. Good. Build past. The cabin is now ready. Let's refresh the page. Okay, we have our cabin. Yeah. Let's see. Our cabin is supposed to be... Oh, sorry. I'm really not good with this. So our cabin is supposed to look like that. I think I'm fine for now with it, how it looks like. Or do we actually tell it to improve it? The windows are very different. Okay, I will tell it, because we have this checklist. Check again our checklist. Are the windows really as on the checklist? That's actually why we made this checklist. So what we did is I created, first we had this asset, then I created this asset with the help of Gemini because it's much better quality. And this quality then we used to actually create a checklist. I gave Claude Code the asset. You have here the Dozer folder, and I gave it the asset. And based on this asset, I create this checklist with all the traits. Let's say what it actually says. Check again our checklist. Are the windows really on? Okay. Did not reply yet. It keeps thinking. That's a good sign. Probably it's not happy because we are also not happy. Did they finally defeat those guys? No. Good. It's not totally bad, but not the way how we actually want it to look like. Because here we have like 3 windows, and here we have like, I don't know, 1 to 8, but we only want 3. What does it say? Fixed front windows now. Okay. 4. Okay. What is it seeing there? Why it does see different things than I do? It added even more windows. Okay, this one I don't get it through. I just tell it, okay. Take a look at this. How many windows do you see? Take a look at this. How many windows do you see? Another thing what I did not do actually, what I probably should have done, you can also use this checklist here and create an image with that. I think I'm just gonna do that to see actually, and then I show it to you. So what we're gonna do now, I will just copy paste this checklist, and you cannot see it right now. I will just get back to you in a second when we have it. I will just paste this in Gemini Nano Banana, and I choose first and create an image, and then I will just see how it actually looks like. You always want to double check what you're doing. Good. What does it say? I see a 4.3 grid. Okay, I think I know now what is the problem. Our checklist description is not perfect. Good, whatever. We will do that next time to make it in a way that... So what you want to do is you want to work on your checklist and double check it with Nano Banana, which we're supposed to do. But anyway, let's proceed with our dozer. Good. Let's go for proceed with next step. Because the dozer, what Gemini is generating for me, I will show you now. It looks like that. This is what Gemini is creating me with this image description. Not so bad, I think. And if we compare this one and this one, it is actually it's much more similar than this one. But okay, we will create a nice dozer. We have those color assets. That's totally fine. It's done with the next part. Let's take a quick look. Okay, it's really becoming a dozer. I'm actually happy with the process. It's not exactly what we want, but it's really becoming a dozer. So this is promising because in our game we actually do want a dozer. Nice. Good. Proceed. Now it will proceed with the next step, which is actually we did already the cap, we did the chassis articulation, so now it starts with the wheels. Maybe we can actually get those double wheels. I don't know, I would tell Gemini, create me double wheels. I don't know if it's actually called double wheels. What I mean with double wheels is like this thing. Actually, it seems like it has triple wheels. No. And Gemini also does not really understand it. I will just try it again. I just make an image like here. And then we're gonna try that. So in the meantime, it seems to be done already. Like here. Good. Actually, we can ask Claude Code. Let's see what wheels it created us. Then we could give it a picture of this one. And why am I always opening this? So now we're supposed to have wheels. Okay, this is really not what I want. I think I would just give it back the picture. This doesn't really look like a dozer. I'm not happy with that. No. We cannot really turn this. Good. No, we are not happy with this result. Okay, so we tell it, okay, this is what we got. Image 1, it looks like a tractor, but we want a nice dozer. Check image 2. Good. We paste in the first image, and then we paste actually the image what we do want. We paste both images in, and then we hit enter, and then we see, let it actually see what we get. Good. No. Gemini is also, it has really problems with this triple wheel. I don't know how we call it. Let's see what Claude says, how you actually call this. Copy image. Let's ask Gemini what it does say about this. How is this wheel setup called? Curious what Gemini would say to it. Good. Good comparison. I can see the main issue. The current model is too stretched out and lanky. Compression, blah. Arms too long. This needs proportion. I will rewrite the whole file with the correct compact proportions. Shorter arms, beefier chassis, cap. Yeah, okay. Now it's really making it like a powerful dozer and not like this playground dozer which we have there. Good. This is our playground. This is for kids, but we want something for that. Good. This particular wheel setup is commonly referred as super single tires, especially. Okay, super single tires. Let's actually see if this is what we have. Okay, we definitely need Gemini. Good. Create an image. Create image. Create me a dozer with super single tires. Good. Let's see actually if we would get that, what it's doing. It's okay, it did some improvements. I don't know, this is not really going in the right direction. Yeah, this is, we want super single tires. Both tires shall have the same size, and we want super single tires. Super single tires. I learned a new word. Nice. How much time we actually have left? Oh, I think I started the timer somewhere else. Okay. Anyway, we will just finish this part. And then after we did that, we will just see how it goes. Okay, it created now. Now we both have the same size. And we got, yeah, the tires are much better now. So how we make it now that it understands that we just want a different kind of setup. This thing has to be much smaller and this much bigger. Okay. And it's like the upside down, isn't it? This comes first, yeah. We are not happy with the cabin. The cabin has to be much different. Okay, so we tell it, take a look at your cabin. Here is the cabin, how I want it to look like, image 1, and your cabin, image 2. This is image 1, and we give it the cabin it has created for us, which does not look nice. Maybe we make it, yeah, let's say, maybe we do the last step first. Let's see what it's actually doing for us here now. Problem is, if you just guided the large language model in the wrong direction, it's difficult to bring it back to something that you actually like. So we are getting like this kind of dozer, but we want this kind of dozer. It might be able to change that. Let's see what is actually our last step. Our last step, exhaust and engine. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try our last step before we actually, I see the issues clearly. Cap is too narrow, blue roof and advanced slab, no blue side panels. Okay, it's doing some changes for us. Let's actually see if it's getting more in the direction that we want. Not sure. This part actually could be much bigger. Maybe that we can try, but first let's do our last step and then we see if we can actually improve it. Okay, make the blue roof trim and thin edge strip instead. Okay, that's really changing some stuff, which I like. Yeah, I think it's getting into the right direction. This is not, yeah. Probably want to work again then on the part on the bucket. The bucket has to be different, and like we have like some kind of plateau here. So this part has to be different. Okay, the build passed, and we have to see what we actually get. I'm not sure, but let's do the last part now, and then we actually will know what is happening. Okay, which steps did you already implement of the plan? I think it's almost implemented everything, but not the last step. Because at the beginning we created a plan and we have those steps. We have this, here's the status, done. Okay, yes, do part 6. Do part 6 and you might wanna do a refactor of the bucket. Check again this image. So we do give it our bucket. Because we want a powerful construction dozer and not a toy. I created now this prompt and we will see the results in a second. What I can also try is actually to refactor what we get. Sometimes it also makes sense that you say, okay, make it more powerful, make it like amazing, something like that. I don't know, this looks like, see, you can actually, if we generate the sprite sheets, we can now actually play with it. And here's our dozer, which is moving. It's not totally terrible. I mean, it moves. A little strange, to be fair. Okay, anyway, it's better than this one here. That for sure. Now at part 6, exhaust and engine before the return statement. Good. It's doing changes for us. And we will take a look actually what we got now. We refresh the page. Okay, it's, I don't know this part, if we actually have this. Yeah, we do, but differently. It really struggles with this. It knows how a normal dozer looks like, and it has problems to make it this kind of special dozer. What we could also do is like give it a totally fresh try. Because this is not a powerful dozer, it's like a toy. Good, so it's done. I think I tell it commit. Now we will see if we can actually. I will tell it, take a deep look. This is what we want to do. Okay, it's committing now. Take a deep look at this picture and again at our, we are running out of context, so we will actually do this differently. Okay, we will do that. Then we will just copy paste our prompt. And we will then start a new session. Okay, we are committing these things because we need clean context for that. It's still committing, let it finish the commit. Okay, commit is done. So what we're going to do is we say we remove this, remove it. Yeah, that takes a second. So we're going to do clear. So we did clear. Now we say we are still working on the USA Dozer. Take a look at this image and the USA Dozer checklist. Check if we need to improve / adjust the checklist. Okay, we don't have an image anymore. We create a new image. We use this one here. We paste it inside that because we want a very powerful looking dozer with, now comes my favorite word, what I learned but already forget again, which is super single tires with double super single tires. Good. Now I'm curious if it's actually able to do these things. Let's take a look how long our videos already takes. We are, okay, we soon have to stop. I will just give this one a try. It will take a look at the current dozer builder and the checklist, searching one pattern. This might take a while. Then it probably finds some traits that has to be changed because this is not what we actually want. Now it's reading the file. Yeah, that's great. I can see the reference clearly. Here's my analyst comparing T difference. Wheels, major change needed. Exhaust, 2, not 1. I also give it our recent state. Take also, it's already doing stuff. Wait, take also our recent state into consideration. It's already doing those changes, which is totally fine. Goody, goody, good. Now, good call. Let me compare the current remote against the reference image and marks what already done versus what's still done, needs fix. Wheels, smokestacks, military and singer. Okay, it's already starting these things, whatever. Just do your job, Claude. It's fine if you don't want to wait for me. Good. That's the last thing that we're gonna try to make our dozer look nice. What we learned now is when you do that, double check your checklist with actually an image generator like Gemini. Then you will see what you actually get. what we were supposed to get and what we actually got is something like that. And it was really building something like that. And it was looking good. Now, then we try to adjust to this part, which was not working so well. So yes, we cannot do that and have to improve that. Perfect. Let's just give it the last chance and then we move on. And tomorrow we're gonna be better doing this. Still working on these things. We can also check if already something is changing. We still have our special dozer, which is not what we want. We have now a mix of the two things which we wanted to actually create. Knooling. We will let it to knooling a little bit. Actually, it's still in the thinking phase, which is not what we want. Anyway, we will give it a try. So it can try this part and see if we actually are able to improve something. In the meantime, Wes, let's take a quick look again at our game. We have our tanks, which we can move and which are moving nicely. I will now create actually a Rex, and oh, we are running out of supply stash. So, and I'm just gonna close this to make it a little bigger. Why it's not moving? Okay, now it's moving. So what we want to create is actually our supply stash. What is Claude doing? Now Claude is actually doing, it's created a plan with some tasks, add real double super single tires, add dual smoke strikes. So we now have super double single tires. Not so sure about that. Maybe we cannot see them. Yeah, probably not. Okay. Add hazard chevron on engine body. We're gonna do that. Chevron on engine body. Don't actually know what this means. Hopefully it will be nice. And it's done. Okay, good. Let's see how it looks like now. Yeah, it's changing, but it doesn't really do big changes. Made this wheel bigger again, this wheel smaller. It looks like a tractor, but not like really like a dozer. Okay, hope that you liked the video anyway, and I see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.